everybody. The temperature out here dropped probably 20 degrees, so I had to go inside and try to suit up a little bit. But what I want to do in this video is try to make some precision shots with my Wes Wallace recurve. This bow is taking a little bit to get used to, but I think I'm starting to get used to it, and it's a good bow to shoot. It shoots real flat, it's fast, and I can really get an arrow down range and, you know, expect it to do what I need it to do when I start hunting again. So I always like to practice with the field point, but I also have my Broadhead on here. On my Broadhead setup, I'm running it's a Jerry Hill saber-tooth Broadhead. I'm gonna be shooting these this season at everything. Hogs, deer, whatever comes across my path is getting Jerry Hill stuck in it. But on these Broadheads, I'm running a 75 grain insert. I think it's a 35 grain adapter. They're glue-on heads, and the head itself weighs 180 grains. So that's 205 plus 75. That's 280. That's a 280 grain head right there. So point weight up there. So these arrows are cut a bit short. They were for my Black Widow, but they're a 500 spine. I may need to run a 400 running that heavy head, but we're gonna see how they shoot. So y'all stay tuned, and I'll be shooting my Wes Wallace again, the Mentor, and let's make some good shots with it. All right, so we're gonna shoot 2 shots down range with the field points first. We're gonna use all 3 arrows on this this bow comparison. I mean, not comparison, this arrow flight video, and trying to get my shots down with this Wes Wallace. Another thing I did was put some dental floss in. I don't know if y'all can see this. Put some dental floss in on my knock point on this Wes Wallace. It was every time I shoot, the arrow was falling off, and I was getting tired of it. People were saying something about it on the comments, and I had to fix it. So anyway, here goes. We're gonna shoot at the deer target first, and with the first 2 arrows, and see how they fly, and then we're gonna shoot a Broadhead into the box to try to hit it in the green circle. Oh man, that arrow flew awesome, right in front of that front leg, a little forward, but I'll take it. That was a good flying arrow. Ooh, that would have been a double lung shot. I let down on that shot a little bit, but like the other one, I'll take it. That's a dead deer. We're gonna shoot the Broadhead now, see how it flies. Hopefully we'll get some good flight out of it. Let's see. We're gonna shoot the green dot on the box target and see if we can hit it. All right. The arrow flew a little weird out of that. We're gonna go down range here in a second and check it out and see where it hit on the box. All right, so the arrow hit to the right a little bit on my box target with the Broadhead. I'm gonna shoot that one more time. We got good penetration. It went through a couple layers of foam and some plastic bags and cardboard inside, but the only thing bad about this using this Broadhead is it doesn't unscrew. So you're no, it does unscrew. I can unscrew this one. So I'm gonna push it through and take it out of here. Always, I want to show y'all something. When you're shooting broadheads through a target, always push them through and unscrew your Broadhead instead of trying to pull back out, because if you're using a glue on and you try to pull that thing back out, it's gonna loosen that head up on the glue, and you're gonna end up pulling that head off the glued part. So just do that and you can retrieve your arrow every time. I think I'm gonna have to I think I'm gonna have to put just a regular insert in these. These may be flying a little bit weak, but my first 2 shots were, this one's a little forward. This one would have been a double long, so I'll take those. Let's shoot a couple more shots and see if we can get some in this ring right here instead of all over the place with the Wes Wallace. All right, so those first 3 shots were okay. They're I still gotta see how these arrows are flying off this bow. These may be a little bit too stiff for this bow. I don't think so. This bow is shooting a super heavy weight, and these are only a 500 spine arrow, but we're shooting a 190 total. With this, it's about a 195 total with this arrow setup, and then the Broadhead arrow is shooting, you know, like I said, 270 something. So let's shoot 3 more shots. We're gonna shoot 2 with the deer, and then 1 more at the box target. All right, once again, I hit a little bit forward on that shot. I'm gonna try to, that may be indicating a weak arrow, but I think it's, all right, that was a good shot. It still went right a little bit, and off of this bow going right, I think that indicates more of a stiff arrow hitting this shelf, but I'm not showing any kind of contact, so it may just be me. Those arrows are flying pretty straight. Let's shoot the Broadhead 1 more time, and we're gonna shoot a couple more shots and just have a little fun with this. I'm gonna go set the bottle up, and we'll shoot it too. Let's see if we can hit that middle, that green dot on the box. All right, so that arrow came off the bow way to the right, so something was definitely up with that whole setup. The arrow is definitely coming off the bow weak and correcting. It's gotta be coming out of here weak to hit that far to the right, because those arrows are going to correct itself. So I'm thinking those 2 arrows, the first 2 shots were stiff, and the second shot's a weak arrow with that Broadhead. I'm gonna turn the feathers, the knock a little bit, and try a different, try to turn that my cock feather in on the Broadhead and see if it makes a difference. I went and got my arrows again. We're gonna shoot 3 more. Man, I know I shoot a lot, and I know this is what I do on my videos. I shoot and I review bows, but this is what I love doing. I get out here and you know, I have fun with this. This is part of my hobby, and I'm glad y'all watch my videos and keep up with me, and just, I guess, maybe learn something. I don't know. I know I'm not a big hunter or anything. I try to hunt, but I know my videos are more based on reviewing bows, bow reviews, and just, you know, having fun with the bow, getting out here and shooting, practicing, trying different stuff out. But hopefully we'll get some more hunting stuff on film this year. I have some hogs coming out of my land still, and maybe we'll get a pig, maybe we won't. Hopefully we will, but anyway, y'all stay tuned and keep watching the videos and see what's up. We're gonna shoot these 2 arrows again to see if we can hit them more center, and then we're gonna turn the Broadhead arrow cock feather in and see if it'll help with that arrow flight. Ooh, well, that's I wasn't ready on that one. This heavy bow got away from me a little bit on that shot. I started thinking about something else, and I just threw that one down past the target. We're gonna try that again. All right, So that arrow was a pretty perfect shot. Back double lung, kind of high, but you know, it'll work. The way that arrow hit, I'm thinking it came off this bow a little bit weak, but I'm not. Those feathers look like they're pointing to the left, and usually when this arrow, usually when those arrows point to the left, you know, the arrow comes out of the bow straight and it starts going like this. Well, if it's flying with those tail feathers to the left, it's starting to go weak and gonna try to correct itself. But let's shoot the broadhead. We're gonna turn the broadhead. We're gonna turn the cock feather in on this one and see if it'll help with the broadhead flight. Oh yeah, it straightened that broadhead up into the middle. The flight was definitely different. It caused, I think I let down a little bit. It caused that broadhead to drop instead of go to the right. So we're gonna try that shot again, just the broadhead, and see if we can hit the box. We're gonna shoot the broadhead back to back on these two shots. I'm gonna have to shoot two shots, but we're gonna shoot the broadhead with the heavy grain insert, and then we're gonna swap it to another arrow and shoot it on the lighter insert. So like I said, I turned this cock feather in, and when I did, I think it, we're gonna try something else. I think it made that broadhead drop down. So, well, let's turn it back. It was definitely in the center, so we're gonna see if this shot is, I don't know if my targets are on here. We're gonna see, yeah. We're gonna see if this shot makes that broadhead straighten up a little bit. Okay, so that was me. Gripped the bow a little bit, but that broadhead was definitely more in the center. It looked like this. It looked like that heavy weight may have made that arrow start going a little weak. So we're going to try it on the other, the lighter grain insert. All right, so on this arrow right here, I'm running a stock insert. These are 23 grain insert with a 175. I'm going to take this off. I'm going to put the broadhead on the lighter insert. So let's drop this. We're going to put the Jerry Hill broadhead on the light insert and take a shot. All right, so now we have the Jerry Hill broadhead on the lightweight insert. Now let's see if it'll make a difference with this arrow flight. I'm going to shoot it in the middle of that box. Alright, if I would have held my bow arm a little higher, it would have been perfectly in the center. Let's shoot that one again. Alright, so let's shoot that one again. I think if I held my bow arm up a little bit higher, it'll make a perfect shot. Alright, that one, that broadhead did a little bit of planing that time. I don't really like how that flew, so we'll try it one more time, and if we can't get it in the center, we're gonna have to do a little bit of tuning with that broadhead. All right, let's take this last shot with this Jerry Hill broadhead. We'll shoot the other two arrows and finish it up. I gotta screw my field point back on this arrow before I'll screw this field point back on this arrow before I take the shots, but this is going to have that heavier point weight now, so we'll have to remember that it's on there. I'm going to put it as my first arrow, so I'll remember it. The 250 grain insert is on the first one, so let's shoot the broadhead one more time and see if we can hit the center of the box. That was an awesome shot. I hit right below the center of that box, so it was good enough to be in the vitals. So let's shoot this 250 first at the deer target now, and then we'll shoot the other arrow and wrap this video up. So the 250 arrow landed directly in the middle of the deer vitals. I think it was the best flying. That flew awesome out of all three of the arrows. That's probably the most accurate shot I've made on this video. Alright, that arrow did the same thing it's been doing. It went to the left a little bit. Both of those were good straight shots. I'm going to shoot two more with just the field point. Alright, so on the target I noticed that this bow was definitely throwing those stock insert 500s weak, and the field point with the heavier insert actually was showing pretty perfect. It was not too stiff, but in the middle. I can kind of tell that with flexed arrows, you really get a better tune, you know, doing a bear shaft. I may do that one day with this, but I buy these arrows already flexed, so I don't really want to cut them down. But we're going to shoot one last shot at the box with the broadhead, and then two more field points, and we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching. This is my Wes Wallace Mentor bow. Awesome bow, running a Great Northern Quiver. It's camouflage. This bow is an older bow. I think this is a 10-year-old or older bow, and it's just everything's kind of old with it. So old school camo, old school bow, awesome bow. But y'all check out these last three shots, and we'll see you next time. Good shot. That it was a good straight arrow. I would have hit to the center if I would have held a little higher, but it is what it is. Boom. Double long. Boom. A little far forward, but right next to the other one, double long. Alright, I can't stand it. I need to make 3 good shots. Broadhead first. We're gonna put it into the box. Then we're gonna put both of these double long again. The last 2 shots were double long, a little far forward, so I'm gonna try to get them back behind that shoulder. Let's shoot this one through the box in the middle. Whew, that arrow flight was horrible. I'm gonna have to work on that with this broadhead. Awesome shot, right in the middle, double long. Boom, right on top of each other. Let's check those out. Check it out. Wes Wallace recurve, both arrows double long, kill zone. So this tells me I can shoot a 500 spine arrow off of this bow with about a 190 point weight, and we'll get them tuned up with some broadheads, and hopefully be successful with this bow this upcoming season. And we're definitely going to keep shooting it. I love shooting it. It's a fast bow, and I like a fast recurve because it sends that arrow flying pretty flat. You don't have to worry about the arrow drop as much as like a slower, you know, like my Black Widow out to a distance. I could probably shoot this shoot this bow out to 30 yards and be fine. So before we end this video, I'm going to go ahead and step out to 30 yards, take a shot, and see if we can hit this deer. Alright, so I stepped out. This shot from here is right at 28 yards. To the wall is 30. I'm gonna shoot this shot at the deer target, shoot 2 shots, and see if we can put both of them in the lungs. So that arrow flew pretty flat for me. I'm used to usually having to hold it a little higher than that with my other bows to hit that target in the same spot. Boom. Held a little lower. Arrow's right in the heart, right above that front leg. Dead deer all day. Alright, so these were my last 2 shots. That first one was a little bit to the left, but that ending shot was right there above that front leg, and that would have been a kill shot. 30 yards off. This bow is definitely one that's going to be easy. This bow is going to be one that's going to be easy to shoot at a close range, because that arrow is going to be flying super flat with the speed. Definitely impressed with this Wes Wallace. I'm getting used to the 51 pounds at 28, and I just think it's going to be a really great hunting bow for me. And I'm going to keep it around a while and see what it does. But appreciate y'all watching, and I'll see you next time. Alright, y'all. One thing that bothers me is not being able to get an arrow to fly straight. I'm taking one more shot with this broadhead. I took a shot with it a while ago, and I figured out that this bow likes this feather to be turned in and the broadhead to be vertical. It drops it down a little bit, but I'm going to see if I can make a straight shot into the green dot on the box. So let's see what happens. So there we go. It was still a little low, but the broadhead is directly in the center of the green dot, and we still need to do a little bit of tuning on that arrow. It's a let me see, I think that one was shooting the that's shooting the 275 up front and showing the arrow a little bit weak, so we'll trim it down a hair and it'll be perfect. Let's do it with this Wes Wallace this year. Alright, so that was that last shot with the broadhead. That arrow hit a little bit low, but there was a awesome shot. Arrow was kind of left and right a little bit, but we need to cut it down a hair for that heavy setup. I don't know if I'm going to shoot that heavy or not, but that'll work. That'll, in the center of the target like that, that'll take out an animal for sure.